Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some RuneScape, shall we? Alex, Wendigo, Jatkinson, good evening, everyone. Good to see you. Yes, you did. You made it to the live show. Indeed, my friend. Fantastic. All right. So, we are finishing up Elder Kiln, and I need to get back to the Kiln to do that. Nick Man, good evening. Siloom, good to see you. Yes, indeed. I guess it logged me out of the Kiln because I ended the quest here, and then we got to wrap it up. Walking through the lava. All good. All right. Well, this guy is humongous. Leave this place. That is awesome, my friend. Congratulations on making it from 1 until the present, Jackinson. Take the Gaal to the Tsar. We'll ensure you have some company on your way back. Once the Gaul is with the Tsar, then return to us for a real challenge. Hey, Michael, good evening, my friend. Why'd you attack us?
It is our pleasure. We wanted to test your abilities in our sport. You have proven quite capable.
Oh, okay, Aristicus.
It has been such a long time since creatures have wandered into our home. We were hungry for a challenge.
Right. I love this guy's voice. I wish they would have done the rest of his stuff, but that's okay. I'll go. All right. So we're going to get a lot of... going to have to do a lot of combat on the way, I can bet. So let's see. What do I have? I have plenty of food. I got plenty of runes. Let's do it. There's only one way in. We would like to meet with you again. We are hungry for more sport. Return the creature back to its masters. Finish your business and then return here if you want a real battle. All right then. Takhar. Hurry. We are hungry for more. My God. That's scary. What happened? Did it work? Do you have the champion's memories? I have memories now, says Galzox. But the transformation hurt you? Transformation was painless. Then what? We must move quickly, Dr. Incompetent. To disturb the Takhar was a mistake. Takhar will hunt us down now that they know we strong opponents. Uh-oh. We are too late. They have caught up with us. Your choice. Do we run or fight? We fight, man. We got these guys. No problem. Smoked them. Now, if it's going to be infinite, then we'll run, but... Take that. Alright, let's go. Oh, I gotta complete the fight caves? You know, one day I will do that. One day, I'll channel all my strength and learn the movements and get better and do those fight caves. We're jumping it. Let's watch our buddy. So this is a dumb question, but it has been since last week since I played this, but this guy looks different, doesn't he? Like, he wasn't glowing and molten before, was he? He was just like Rockman. Now he's like imbued with flaming lava man. Do you actually have to do it to upgrade your gear, Nickman? Hey, Jago, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, we're jumping it. God, that was a good jump. I guess it does. Alright, let's see my amazing skills. Ooh, not bad. Hey, Sir Theodore, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, we're going. Boom. You really didn't miss that much, Sir Theodore. We basically just fought a few of the, talks who think we're great warriors and they want to compete with us on the way out. We're trying to take our freshly enlavaed Gaul back to the rest of the Tsar here. Okay. Well, he looks better. Oh, it's necessary for every combat style? Mather, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. If the Tsar, if the others knew that this is what happens when Tsar die, uh-oh. As the lava poured down, I was flooded with memories. I felt purpose, context, flooding through me, and then the memory of being Takul. That prison was intense, crushing, a constant pounding pressure, more pain than I have ever felt. The pain is real, the pressure is real. Watch out, more Takhar are coming. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, so the best in slot capes, you need to do the fight caves to get them? Do we fight or run? We fight every time. I ain't running. These guys got that purple smoke. We're not worried about it. Uh-oh, watch out. Wild magic. Zing. Another one? Yep. You're getting choked. Asphyxiation. Boom. Alright. The music in this place is so intense. Being trapped as Takul is maddening. I was Takul for a short while, but it nearly broke me. What did it feel like? Like I was folded in on myself, crushed, so I could not move, could not think. All I knew was that this pain would never leave me. Never. Hey, Fading, good evening. Thank you so much for that Prime sub, my friend. I appreciate it. So, what he's basically explaining is that when the Tsar die and become the coins, the Takul, they're just in, like, eternal agony in that form. So they're like screaming, but no one can hear them, and people are just, using them to buy like Pogs and Pokemon card packs. It's awful. I bet the Tsar with like the biggest Takul collection is gonna feel really bad. I'm sorry if I'm not as much help as I should have been. This body moves slower than I am used to. The pain also slows me. God, you're still in pain? But you fight well, like true Tsar. Hey, Bojiggity, yes, my friend. I played this free to play for a few months before I got membership and had a great time with it. It's cool because you can like test it out to see if it's for you. You can download it from Steam or from them directly. All right, here we go. We've got some sad stories to tell. We're here. The elders must know what I've learned. Meet me at the main plaza. Will they listen to you? I'm not sure. Tsar live at peace with becoming Takul when they die. If all Tsar knew the pain of being Takul, society would collapse. Now, stop and talk to him. Oh, okay, Su3 I will. Here's a question I have for you. I don't know too much about the Tsar business, but for the most part, it seemed like they were just kind of eternally moving through time by being reborn when their procedure was done correctly, and that how common is it for them to get turned into Takul? Or do some choose to be Takul instead of like brought back by the eggs or whatever? Are you hoping they'll stop sending the Gaul to the Kiln? They have to stop. They have to. Oh, okay. So you're saying that even though they get reborn, that version of themselves is still Takul that dies. So there's Takul everywhere. It's kind of like in that movie with Hugh Jackman, where he's like the magician that can replicate himself, and like every time he replicates himself, he has to basically kill his previous self to survive the teleported man trick that he's doing or whatever. So there's just dead Hugh Jackman magicians everywhere. Yes, the Prestige. It's like that. All right, let's see if they stop. Examine the statues. This agile hunter is said to have never lost track of its prey. Oh my god, the statue is made of Takul. So, when a Tsar dies, does it become like just a Takul statue or just one of those coins? And then they like smelted a bunch of them together to make this statue right here. Or do they just take like Takul statues and chop them up into bits of currency? Is it a lossless, Takul conversion? Depicting a highly regarded Tsar crafter. Oh my god. Oh, they're all made of Takul. A fearsome Tsar. So they melted a bunch together to make these statues. So these are like, can you imagine too, the extra insult and injury if you're Takul, like, let's say there was another Tsar that like you hate, and then eternally your Takul like got fused right next to that Tsar, and you just have to like be in eternal distress while next to your like arch enemy or whatever. Oh boy. Depicting a dexterous and legendary hunter. There's that ring again. They love it. It's our favorite. The donut frisbee. Oh, okay. Okay, you don't know your surroundings, just the immense pressure. I guess that's true matter, right? You're like, well, we're both suffering. You don't think there's ever a moment where the immense pressure is like you kind of reach an equilibrium, where you're like, oh, okay, well, I have a moment of pause here where I've reached some clarity with the pain, and then you're like, Frank, is that you? Oh my God. Okay. So back in the center, over here, maybe? Where you at, Zox? Is this you on the thing? Ket. Oh, I see. It's marked over here. It's marked over here. It sounds awful. Alright, well, here's Je and Ak here. Jalit. Jalite. Jal. Gall. You found the kiln? Yes, we have, and the forging is complete. We must test this claim. This not a slur on your word, but Galzox could have tricked you. Does Mejak have eyes? I mean, like, he's clearly different. He's glowing and on fire. I guess I could have done some trickery. His lava eyes can't perceive other burning lava. You're right to be suspicious. Trust is weakness. Even after all we've done, you can't trust the Gaul. He glows like us now, but Gaul cannot be trusted. Oh, okay. If memories of Zar Ket Yatal burn within the Gaul, it will have a knowledge of how to fight. Oh my God, this guy with combat every time. This guy just wants to murder Gaul in combat. Alright, Zarket attack. Now he's got it. Well, he said the pain makes him slow, though. I feel bad. Like, I don't... It might be wrong to step in. Like, I'm stepping on his toes, but... He said that he can't help out much because the pain makes him slow. I don't want to... I mean, can you imagine if I just let him get killed right here? And, he had the memories and all this knowledge and it was just lost because of this... Like, because they can't have a conversation first. It has to be a fight to the death before we can even talk? No. It is important. All right, well, I tried. That they know Zar Ket Yatal burns within me. I have knowledge of how to fight. All right, dude, you do it. You do it then. Here he goes. So this guy, Zar Ket, so he just burst into Takul. Is that right? So that poor guy is just eternally being crushed by the pressure. So sorry. Look, now like Meje steps in and is like, "Is it you? You have your memories? Couldn't you have asked this up front to spare that guy eternal suffering?" Yes. Now, Zarmej, listen to our story. Listen carefully. You and Gal Zox tell the Zarmej what you saw and did on your journey of the Takhar and the forging that returned Zar Ket Yatal's memories, yet caused Gal Zox so much pain. Then my plan worked. We can turn Gal into Zar. Our memories will not be lost. No, Do you not see? You cannot put more gal through the pain I'm in. The constant pressure, the terrible memories of being trapped in Takul, it is too much. The pain will go. You are strong now. Think of all the Tsar trapped in Takul who can now live again. This is the right thing to do. From now on, we shall call you Tsar Galal Zoxtal. That's a nice little... It's short and sweet. It's a concise little nickname. You do not see. Names and case are not what's important. You do not understand. Help me. I'm only interested in the power of that kiln. Or, turning Gal into Tsar will help both groups. The Tsar can't put the Gaul through this pain. It's cruel. Number 1. If it is as you say, then it is cruel to leave Tsar trapped in Takul. We must free them. And would you want us to die out? This is the only way. You would let the Gaul live in constant pain? The Tsar do not listen to reason. Dr. Incompetent, goodbye. You have been a good friend and teacher. I must go. The Tsar are blind. He's out. I mean, they are kind of blind. They couldn't see that he was on fire. He will come... Actually, they could. They just didn't believe it. He will come back in time. They're like, oh, this happens all the time. You know, we Tsar, we just, blow the top off. We lose our cool. We calm down. We come back. You get a cool staff with a pulsating orb. As acknowledgement of your help, we now call you Yithar. That means sacred cold in Tsar. Big honor. Big honor. I know. Hey, that's what he did, Dick, man. He was like, screw you guys, I'm out of here. We shall send more Gaul to Kiln. Now Mej will get to work and collect as much Takul as we can to send with them. You have helped save our race. Meanwhile... he's going back to the kiln. So the Tsar wouldn't listen about the pain you've endured. They do not understand the torment of being trapped in Takul. Something must be done. Hey, Toxic. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. So, can I ask you guys, do you think in the story that we just told the Tsar, Mej right there, that we imparted that there's this guy, Takhar Hawk, that there's these big, like, purple glowy ancestors that hate them, that live at the forge? Did they hear that part? Did they get that info? But what? Let us talk for a while, my little Gaul. Like, they seem to think they could just come to the forge anytime they want, and there won't be any trouble, but there's this giant guy who... this guy doesn't look like he messes around at all. Boom. Elder Kiln completed. Now that's 340 quest points right there. Yes, exactly, Sir Theodore. The ones who were made first in the kiln, who live there and have been constantly training in combat for, millennia. Nah. All right. Let's see. We got a bunch of magic experience. Takul Zo boosts 10% damage when fighting against lava or obsidian creatures. Does this boost count for when I'm doing the fight pit or whatever, the fight cave? Like, am I just 10% stronger now that I've done this quest? That's pretty nice. The ring, okay. 100,000. Now we're talking. Oh, yes, Sir Theodore. Can you link it in Discord, my friend? And I will check it out. This ring right here. So you wear this when you're doing the cave, and it gives you 10% damage when fighting Czar, fire and obsidian creatures, provides teleports around the city. Oh, wow. Okay. So let's see. What do I need? I'll check it. You know what? Let me get this right. Aristicus, I did get the ranged I needed for the final Myarchy quest, or if we want as well. Okay, so mini review is I like this quest. It was interesting, lots of lore, very good, incredibly dark, like horribly sad on all fronts, and yet it did give you any kind of quest where you get knowledge of things way, way back and, origin stories for species, suggestions of, who's responsible for shaping Gielinor. I like it. I'm in. So, yes, so here's the question. All right, so let's look at the quests. So the next one in this would be, what is it, Brink of Extinction? And I have all of the stuff I need for Brink of Extinction. I also have everything I need for River of Blood. So I could do either one. There's also, I did not finish the Myarchy mini quest, nor did I finish the Wandering Gal mini quest. Here, let me go put some stuff in the bank here. Yeah, we do have to finish the mini quest. I didn't do all the... I was really busy this week. I didn't do all the sifting around to get the clay and everything that I need. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I have to do Brink of Extinction first. Let's just do Brink of Extinction because I'm here. I won't be forgetting anytime soon. Venescula. All right, let me put some stuff away. I've got like... I don't think I... Well, I probably need that ring for this quest, actually. It's probably useful. What was that thing called? It was called Talk. Yeah, here it is. Talk cool. Man, I'll tell you what. So, this ring is made of Talk cool. So I'm just wearing someone's suffering. It feels bad. It really does. But what can you do? Oh, let me put this away. Got this Death Touch dart. Can I use the Death Touch dart on Venescula? If I have to fight her? Does this get her? Alright. What is this? Oh, this is Perjur's journal. Okay. Man, Mather, that's interesting. So if I ever found a boss that was real hard, how many of those do I have? Dude, I have 12 of these things. I mean, I could just be sniping. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Hey, that's okay. Unless the boss has 12 stages, I'm in. I almost needed it on that last Dracon phase. It was really close. All right, we're going to set this as active. And we need to talk to Mejak at the plaza. Fully voice acted. That's great. Love it. I have the pickaxe. I have 6 free slots. Oh, I need... Does this still hold up that I need a full set of equipment? Like, across all combat types? Am I gonna fight enemies that are, like, magic immune? So I need to bring a spare set of equipment? Right, but the pickaxe I might need to use to break off, like, the armor and stuff. Or the stone plates or whatever. Okay. Well, then... No problem. No problem. This is a good opportunity for you guys to tell me what is my best main hand melee weapon. Darklight? Ivan Displayo? Sunspear? The God Sword? Okay. I will. What's my attack level? My melee is 7. My attack is 78. Yeah, that does look pretty good, doesn't it? All right. We've got this just in case. Okay. So let's go do this. Let's see what we can do. I'm ready. That's pretty good. Oh, you know what? Speaking of prayer, is there a... Let me see if there's a place in this town to restore prayer. I can just return, but... I don't see why there would be. There is not. Alright. No, they aren't religious. Although the purple guys, not necessarily religious, but they had at one point direct contact with some kind of deity, right? I'll tell you what, that ring came in handy right there. All right. Do you think I need Super Restore or anything like that, potion-wise, for this? All right. Let's go. Welcome. Oh, sorry. Let me do that again. He talked. I want to hear it.
Welcome, Yatar.
Yatar. Okay. Nice. Here we go. So, what does that name mean again? Like Sacred Cold? Is that what it is? Super cold. Real cool.
It is good that you have returned. We require your assistance.
Okay. Let me try to do that. Okay. Wendigo, let me bump it up, and then let me see if I can do that here, because the voice is good. By the way, am I the only one? I think somebody was commenting on this last time that these Tsar are basically Protoss from, StarCraft or whatever, and like, don't they say that? Do you require assistance, or maybe that's a different race that says that. But anyway, that just sounded like very familiar when I heard it in that tone. Now, the voiceover is max. I'll do my best to turn it up higher. All right, let me turn everything else up. Let's see if this is a little bit better.
Welcome, Yatar.
Can you guys hear it any better?
It is good that you have returned. We require your assistance.
I could turn it up a little bit more. Yeah, there you go.
Our race is dying. No egg has hatched as Tsar since you and Gal Zox journeyed to the Kiln. Only Gal.
Tsar live a long time, but all die and become Toku. Now each Tsar's egg is born as Gal, without Tsar memories, without Tsar strength.
Uh-huh.
We must take action. We must send more Gal to the Kiln. As you cleared the way, it should be safe for them now.
So they do acknowledge that the way was dangerous, and I cleared it. However, it's going to be ghosted by, or haunted at the least, by the rest of those bloodthirsty purple warriors.
We want you to lead the expedition into the Elder Kiln and resurrect greatest Tsar champions. Will you aid us?
Okay, I tell you what, I will do this. Oh, okay, thank you. But my concern is the guy, anytime I get close, the guy sends out, he said he was, quote, hungry. I can't emphasize that enough. He kept saying we are hungry and want to fight. So I might be endangering the mission if I go. You know, like Luke on the shuttle to Endor. Wow, that's awesome, Sir Theodore. He is really good. Okay, let me just see this really quickly, see if I can find it. So Sir Theodore linked this. Let me go to RuneScape chat here. Bibbidi bop. Okay. So, is it okay? Would you guys like me to read the Esteban, good evening. There's a story here called A Return to Stone. Do you think this is worth reading right now before we go into the rest of Brink of Extinction? Just provide some more interesting information for us? I've got it. Okay, okay. Well, let's see what we've got. I've enjoyed reading these stories. All right, here it is. A Return to Stone. Can I make it bigger? Yeah, I bet I can. Here we go. Okay. Well, how about this? I'll read a little bit of it so we get a taste of it, and then I can look at the rest of it later. But it's nice to have, you know, get some extra flavor to build up for the final quest in this series. Fulman grimaced and spluttered as grit and brimstone irritated his already ravaged throat. He carefully took a mouthful of water from his flask and peered out from the high, igneous pockmark in which he was housed across the smoldering expanse of the Tsar city. Twisted formations of rock furled upwards like claws from the concave hollow of the volcano, distorted ethereally at their roots by the heat from magma reservoirs and inscribed with glyphs that glowed like embers. Lava bled from abstract alien sculptures, the dull radiance from below deepening their strange shapes with shadow. The roar of the molten rock was punctuated with the clash of obsidian and granite from the fight pits, and the claps and bangs of air suddenly crashing into preternatural vacuums, the aftershocks of the fierce primal pyromancy of the Tsar Mej. A scorching updraft caught his face and brought tears to his eyes. If anywhere on Gielinor was akin to the infernal dimensions, the demon worlds, this was it. If nothing else, it served as an excellent reminder of what awaited him should he fail. Fulman and his party had arrived earlier that day. As they had reached the end of the tunnel, he had exhaled hoarsely and shielded his eyes against the wall of hot air that rushed to greet them. Colm, the son of a blacksmith, was unperturbed by the dry heat. Instead, he had glanced around, snorted derisively, and barked to no one in particular. that somewhere in this damnable sweat pit there must be a place for a man to fill his belly with food and ale. He had barreled toward the nearest inhabitant of the city, a squat, broad being of stone and magma, with a rolling orb in place of legs, shouting and gesticulating as he went. Roderick, Fulman's other companion, had glanced back, shaken his head scornfully, and growled that old men who couldn't keep up were liable to be left in a ditch with their throats cut. Jeez. Fulman had said nothing, watching as Roderick loped away like a wolf. He knew that Colm and Roderick had been lured here by gold, produced via alchemy and paid on arrival at the destination, as well as the rumor of perpetual battle and plunder in a city populated by giants of stone and magma. He knew enough of the pair's reputation to know that Roderick's threats were not empty ones, and he would waste no time in producing their payment. If it came to it, he was confident that his magic was enough to kill both in a head-to-head fight, but his body was becoming slow and weak, and it was inconceivable to take such an unnecessary risk. Of course, neither knew Fulman's true purpose in coming to the city. They saw him as a frail mage with coin to spend and little time left in which to indulge the wanderlust of his twilight years. Indeed, inconceivable. He had no intention of discouraging that belief. We've never met Fulman before, have we? Fulman had lived on Gielinor for around 4 lifetimes of men, and his original name no longer mattered. He had been a sage of sorts, a caster of bones, purveyor of salves, cures, and potions, and a medium for departed spirits. He had ministered to the dead and the dying for most of his life, and the idea of taking that final, inevitable step into the dark himself had been too much to bear. He had convened with all manner of spirits and otherworldly entities on the subject, but none could offer the answer he sought, until he had raised the demon, Rasmus. Oh boy. So it always goes well when you raise the demon. So I'm confused. He says he's lived for 4 lifetimes, but he's a human? Okay. Magic keeping him afloat? Rasmus had introduced himself as a minor envoy from the infernal dimensions, although he appeared as an elderly man with a kindly face. That's a good trick, and had spoken to him as if an old friend. Rasmus spoke of death as a dark watchman, whose patrols in the night were unrelenting, and whose gaze fell on everyone, eventually. Fulman had laughed then, and boasted he would evade that watchman with wit, guile, and blood, if need be, and that the demons could take him if he was proven wrong. Rasmus had smiled and said, "Then consider this a gift," before disappearing in a flash of blinding light that burned images of torment into his vision as it faded. He had known the demon's gift then. He could transfer his soul to another body, usurping his host's consciousness and taking the body for himself. Oh, it's like Professor X in, what is it, the 3rd X-Men movie? When he's killed and moves his consciousness over to some, comatose patient. He had known that if he did not prolong his life in this way, then his suffering would be eternal. His first victim had been a militiaman whose head had been nodding with fatigue as he stood at his post on the night watch. He remembered guilt at first, but fear had been stronger, and eventually it had given way to acceptance. His latest adopted identity, Fulman, was a seer and archaeologist, an unassuming personage whose profession afforded him an academic legitimacy. Prior to the invasion of his body, Fulman had been researching Karamjan folk legends and the travel logs of pioneers which described an ancient race known as the Tsar, inherently martial yet insular and non-aggressive, except to the Gaul, with a unique trait of hereditary memory. As Fulman's body had become frail and elderly, the prospect of obtaining a resilient, long-lived body of stone. Oh, he wants to just put the human behind him and move his consciousness into a better apparatus, which is a czar. So I can't help but wonder that this poor fool is going to succeed and become a czar and then get killed and be trapped as, Takul. But we'll see. As Fullman's, let's see, he wanted, okay. He wanted stone with inborn memories of a whole civilization had grown in his mind from an amusing conceit to an irresistible opportunity, and he had hired the mercenaries Colm and Roderick to escort him on the journey, paying them a sum up front and promising more on his safe delivery. Okay, so this is a good intro to the story. I think this is setting up well. It has some kind of like reminder too of like the Deathly Hallows a bit, but it is a pretty long one, so it would take me a while to read the whole thing. So I'll read this, independently and get back to the quest itself. All right, so let me get this down and return here. Okay. We will help.
Excellent. First, we must choose which of our fallen legends shall live on within the body of a Gal.
Okay, which one? Yes, Sir Theodore, thank you so much for sharing it. It looks really cool so far. So, I like how so much of the story of Yonor is punctuated by these supremely powerful wizards that every once in a while we come across. And they're kind of like not generally affiliated with the Mage Tower at all. Like they're just like off on their own, doing God knows what. Most of the time we have to try and stop them. And this is another case of just some like, rogue, insane, not insane, just, maniacal wizard who is stealing people's bodies to kind of slink through time and now wants a stone body.
Zarnegek is the obvious choice. He was the greatest of our caste, and much knowledge of our ancient magic was lost in his passing.
Oh, he has nothing to do with the quest? Okay, well, I was also secretly wondering if, like, Zar Mejak right here was actually Fullman, like, and he was just tapping into the memories to play it cool, like, no, I'm legit Zar, trust me. Definitely not Fullman. Alright. Greatest of our caste.
I also nominate Zarken Teg and the Great Hunter, Zar Zilkal.
So Zar Zilkal, maybe we saw one of those statues.
Agreed. Their endurance in the fight pit was legendary, and since their return to stone, neither caste has equaled their technique.
So we get a strange pulsing orb of obsidian.
This communication orb will help you locate the toggle of our great champions. Recover their toggle by any means necessary, and bring it to us.
I got a comm orb, but it's a Zar comm orb.
During your search of the city, round up 3 Gal and send them to this plaza. They shall have the honor of bearing the memories of our lost champions.
The honor of bearing the memories. It's gonna sting a little bit when you get the memories.
Finally, the Gal shall have value and purpose.
That's really mean. Okay. So, using the orb, I need to find and bring the following to Zarmej in the plaza. All right, so we need to find these folk, and we need to get 3 gall. Okay.
Excellent. You can hear me. I enchanted the orb with divination magic. We can use it to keep in contact.
That's great. I'm right in front of you.
The spell's range is limited. You will not be able to contact me beyond the city's bounds.
Okay, so it's a bad walkie-talkie. Gotcha.
Within the orb is a small fragment of each of the missing champions. It is all we have been able to find.
Okay.
The orb will seek out the rest of
Oh
the
my
orb,
god, no.
reacting as you draw closer.
It's a hot and cold game, huh?
Which champions, Toggle, do you wish to seek first?
Let's go to the top of the list. Mejgek. North and east. Alright. Well, as long as it's within these bounds and not just all over the surface of Gillinor, then, you know, maybe we can do a better job here. Strong way to the east, huh? Alright. Oh.
The egg hatches. I hope this one will.
I'm sorry.
Another gall. Throw it in the fight pit with the others.
Wait, Mejhet, we got a little, I need a few.
I bombarded Zarzilril's egg with fire spells to battle the chill wind. I stood vigil. I nurtured his egg. Now all the memories that he carried through the centuries will die with him.
That's a shame. It's hard to, like, completely empathize with this, you know, given the existential nature of human life versus, you know, what they're talking about, but I could see they're really broken up about it. It is, right? Can you imagine a chill wind surviving down here? All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
Our Mayhead's joints are freezing. Our city not usually so cold. A giant! Your kind do not often stray near our birthing pools. Most fight in pit, cave, or kiln. If you are here to steal our eggs, turn back or perish.
Cold? You're standing next to a pool of lava.
Our city grows colder every day. Lava cools. More dead eggs in every batch. I heat the lava with magic. Does not help, but must try. Jarit distracts Tsar Mayhead. Must tend to eggs. Must do my duty.
Okay. Wait. I seek the Takul of Zarmezgek.
Tsar Mayhead helped a Jarit mage. Charged his staff. Jarit gave Tokul. Tsar Mayhead does not know why.
Okay. He holds out the Takul, my orb hums. Zarmezgez's orb seems to recognize it.
Why do you want Tokul? Tokul is body of Tsar ancestor. Never mind. Take Tokul. Tsar Mayhead must tend to eggs. Must fight cold. More dead eggs in every batch.
This guy's the best. Think about the quest that we normally, get thrown down like in the one small favor vein. This guy's like, he doesn't ask for anything. He doesn't even ask for an explanation. He's like, you want this thing? Oh yeah, you got it. It's all yours, man. He gave it to me.
Well done. You found the Tokul of Zarmegek. Bring it to us in the plaza when you are ready.
Okay, I'm ready. So the mage have the Takul in their pocket. Guys, I got it. You're gonna love it.
Is it cold in here? Or is it just Zarmayak?
Oh, it's freezing. I mean, the sacred cold is right next to you, so I bring the cold with me. You give him the Takul of Zarmezgek.
Thank you, Yatar.
Yatar.
We still require the Tokul of 2 Tsar champions.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Why is it necessary to convert to Gaul?
Do you not recall your journey to the Elder Kiln with Garl's ox? Do you not remember how we found a use for the Garl?
I mean, the Gaul already have a use. They could be friends. Don't you see? I want to know what you hope to achieve.
When Tsar die, our bodies compress into small, smooth discs of obsidian called Tokul.
Yep.
You were able to fuse the memories in the Tokul with Gar's ox and give him purpose and power.
Isn't it great, Sir Theodore? He's such a nice guy. His first instinct was to accuse me of coming there to steal his eggs. And then he's like, you know what? Just take this dead money.
Now, we have the means to save our race from extinction. We will take Tokul and Gal to the Kiln, and Tsar will live on in the bodies of Gal.
I mean, I'm just guessing, but my assumption is the kiln is so hot that even though it's compressed obsidian, that if we threw the Tokul into the kiln, it would melt back into lava and release the pressure that the Tsar that have been compressed are in, and then their memories would merge with the purple dudes and, you know, become one with the old tribe or whatever. But Gal's ox returned in terrible pain.
Gal's ox is new to this world. He now bears the memories of 1,000 lifetimes. He is suffering through a great trial of transformation.
Yeah, that's what we want, Mather. Turn him back to Takar.
He will endure and emerge strengthened from his ordeal. He will learn that this is necessary.
The Tak Borg.
Gal's ox endured a great pain in reforging, but that pain shall pass.
We understand your reluctance, but this is the only way to restore the lost memories of fallen Tsar. Our eggs do not work. If we do not do this, the Tsar will be no more.
Okay. Yeah, I know. It's like, the number one thing, you know, that they would tell you, like if you were trying to become, you know, a therapist or something, they're like, never just dismiss and discount how someone's feeling. Okay, yeah, whatever. You're gonna get over it. Yeah, they're just like, rub dirt on it. You're gonna be fine. I don't trust the Takar, dude. You're in for it.
Takar, old Tsar. They helped you with Gal. Why would they do this if they want to threaten Tsar?
Well, I don't know if I came clean with how they felt about you, but let me tell you.
We have nothing to fear from the Tokar. We are eager to meet them.
Well, you might want to slow your roll just a little bit. About the ring.
You want to know more about Tokulzo?
Hey, Darcy, good evening. Tokulzo. Hey, Apostic, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. What's it do?
This ring has a piece of Tokul in it. When worn, it will guide your hand and make you better when fighting Tsar, fire creatures, and maybe even Tokar.
I like it. How's it do that?
My magic taps into the memories in the ring, so you better at fighting like a Tsar.
Nice.
The magic will fade after time. When this happens, return to me, and I will recharge it for you. For a price.
10 Tukul. What's your price?
50,000.
50?
For a full recharge. Normally, I would do it for free. But we need all the Tokul we can get, as we will soon be sending more Gal to the Kiln.
Okay, so I'm not gonna, you know, do the math here, but when I saw the last dude get taken down, he turned into 3 Tukul. So 50,000 Tukul. We're talking like around, what? You know, 16,000 different Tsar that he's asking for? Wow. That's unreal, Darcy. Well, maybe I should rethink it. I also like how he came up with this, like, number of 50,000 out of nowhere. He's like, it would be free, but what do you think about 50,000? Like, you go from 0 to 50,000? I'm getting gouged. Yeah, I feel bad about using Tokul as currency.
Why do you feel bad?
What do you mean? Well, now that I know that the Tsar trapped in Tokul are in pain, it just doesn't feel right.
Spending Tokul in shops means we have more Tokul to send to the Elder Kiln. Tokul has always been currency. This will not change.
That's a good point, Nickman. I gotta be going. Alright, let's do it.
Thank you, but we already have the Tokul of Tsar Megek. Do you wish to search for a different target?
Of course I do. Give me Ket Teg. That's a good point too, Darcy. I guess, like, maybe they're saying that it's something that they do have some kind of experience with, or that they just feel very confident that it will pass. And plus, they kind of, they're so desperate to make their plan work because they're up against extinction that, they're tilting it in that direction. South and east. Yeah, he did say that, right? They're just like not hearing him, right? It pulls to the north and to the east. Okay. What you doing here? Garden eggs. Are these eggs? Yes, Tsar born from eggs. They work in this part of the city. What do you know about the Gaul? Gaul born from weak eggs and no memory. Gaul not to be trusted. Okay, I'll be off, buddy. Oh, maybe it is actually in the statue. Oh, I could just mine the statue. Well, that was easy. I was wondering if it was just going to be the statues in the first place. Do you think they saw me just hitting it?
Done. But Tokul must be whole. Melt fragments and reforge Champion's Tokul in the lava furnace in Southeast Plaza.
Alright, Jackson. So good to see you live finally, my friend. Yeah. This has got to be not the right time for UK viewing. I'll check you in the comments, my friend. Heathron, good evening. Yeah, it is weird. They just think that they're like a waste of time because they don't want to spend time teaching them because it's too hard to impart all the wisdom, so they just send them to die. It's unreal. South end of the plaza. All right. Meld them.
Excellent. The topple is made whole. Bring it to us in the plaza when you are ready.
It's pretty draconian. Like it, I wish they'd open up a bit.
Thank you, Yatar.
You're welcome.
We still require the toggle of Zazilkal.
All right. I'll get him. Like to talk about titles. Claim Yatar title.
You shall now be known as Yatar, wherever you go.
Oh, okay. I guess that was easy. Yeah, I guess, Darcy, that would make a good point. Like, if everybody had 1,000 years of knowing each other and their secrets and their business, an outsider would, take a while to warm up and trust them.
Thank you, but we already have the topple of Zarket Teg. Do you wish to search for a different target?
I do. Hit me with Zilkal. South and west. South and east, okay. Oh, I bet it's one of these statues, huh? Yep, there it is.
You must reforge the fragments in a lava furnace. There is one in the southeast plaza.
I will, dude. I got you. Oh, there's a penguin? Let me see. Did I miss it? Melted it.
Excellent. The topple is made whole. Bring it to us in the plaza when you are ready.
I will. I believe you.
Thank you, Yatar.
We still require 3 Gao to bear the memories of our great champions.
All right, buddy. I'll get it for you. Need you to go to the plaza. Yes, the plaza. Quickly, please. Alright, well, that's one. Plaza. You got it. I like how you could tell them you'll be safe there. It's fine.
Young.
They're going to be so sad. Unfortunately, those are the first ones I found. You lost the Gaul lottery there, guys. I'm sorry about that. There's an offshoot quest that's not called Brink of Extinction. That's called Stink of Extinction, where instead of helping the Tsar, you decide to just murder them all and then carry their bodies to the kiln and dump them in there. You won't take any more Gaul and make them suffer. I am the law.
You have done well, Yatam. We are ready to enter the Elder Kiln.
Oh, did they say that, Darcy? That's brutal. Oh, thank you. Hit me. Is it called Fight Kiln? I guess so. Brink of extinction.
So, our wayward brethren have finally returned.
You are Tokar Hawk. Galzox spoke of you. You speak for the Tokar.
Yes, we have adopted a form convenient for communicating with non-Tokar. Are you ready to join us in the sacred lava, as our masters intended?
It really is gravelly. You can hear it rolling around.
Join you? No. We wish you to fuse the toggle of our greatest champions with these Gal, as you did to Galzox. Ah yes, how is my little Gal?
Hey, Grim, good evening, my friend. Good to see you.
He lingers sometimes on the periphery between our Kiln and your wretched city. He seems to regret his transformation. It will not work, sir. These Gal are too weak. Your greatest champions shall return to the sacred lava and become Tok'ar. But you may proceed, if you wish.
I fear losing the toggle of our fallen champions. What do you think we should do, Yatar?
Yeah, it's really sad. He's like wandering between each place, not really sure where he belongs. This is wrong. The Tsar would sacrifice the Gaul for your own needs.
Gal are aberrations, no place in Tsar City. The Elder Kiln shall bestow value upon Gal by bearing the memories of their ancestors.
Alrighty. Here it goes. Oh! Oh my goodness.
Galzox, what have you done? You have slain Zarmeak on sacred ground.
Sacred schmacred, he says.
Sacred?
How dare you hide behind sanctimony, you who torture the innocent for your own selfish aims?
Whoa.
We do this to save the Tsar from extinction, Galzox. The Tokul of our ancestors shall...
No! No Garl shall endure the suffering you forced upon me, as long as I am alive to protect them.
Pursue him, Yatar! Use the communication orb to track down Galzox. You must recover our champions, Tokul!
I don't really want to do that. I'm fine with what he did. You got, dude. Like, you got bested. I don't need to stand in. East. Check the world map to see what's a little south and much east. Yeah.
I sense the Tokul is directly ahead of you. Proceed north.
Door closed.
The defensive wards have activated. Defeat these monsters. The gate mechanism will not function until the summoning sigils have deactivated.
Alright, buddy. Requires an object. The scale does not respond. Ding. We're in. Alright, what you got for us? Huge doors. Don't get smashed by them.
Zox no doubt sealed the gate to slow your progress. Do not let him get away.
Yeah, Mather, I was thinking, when do I want to put this on? I'll put it on. Oh. They didn't like that. I will choke you. Huh. Bookcase. Smooth obsidian spheres are arranged on the shelf, symbols of the Tsar language carved into their surfaces.
The script on these reading orbs is ancient. The elements have worn away much of the original text. You have found an account of one of the first Tsar to depart the Elder Kiln. According to the text, this tunnel is part of the original network they carved while seeking out a new home. The tunnel connects Tsar City to something called the Zukotzo, a ring of living fire.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I have no memory of this tunnel, or the Zukotzo.
It is odd. All right.
The gate mechanism requires that the statues are aligned in a particular orientation. Which caste is most effective against another?
Okay. So we're playing rock, paper, scissors here? Melee, magic, range. Boy, I never realized that they are the Holy Trinity. They don't have a necromancer one, but that's okay. So, magic beats melee. Or no. No, yeah, that's right. And then melee is strong to range. Melee beats range. Yeah, they do it. They're all over the place, Darcy. It is kind of hard to believe. Oh, I have to push him in that way. So this ranged guy needs to be where he's fighting the magical guy.
gate is open. Pursue Garl Zox before he escapes with the toggle.
All right. Here we go.
Blast! Garl Zox eluded us. Search the chamber for a way to open that gate.
Hey, Noth. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. He's really fast getting through those gates, isn't he?
One of these reading orbs contains the record of a Zar-Ur architect. There is more information about the Zgotzo. He describes the Zgotzo as a circular conduit of lava. Both ends connect to the Elder Kiln, and sacred lava flows through the conduit in a clockwise direction.
So, okay. The living fire is a circular conduit. All right.
The Tsar did not create this lava conduit, nor did the Tokara. It is part of the ancient Kiln.
So the creators built it. Hey, Govinda. Good morning.
The lava conduit is to cycle the flow of sacred lava through the Elder Kiln.
It is, Sir
maintaining
Theodore.
its temperature, purity, and fluidity. The crucible of lava in this room is a node of the conduit. These crucibles collect boiling lava until it overflows into a drainage canal. The conduit then carries the sacred lava into the next node in the circulatory system until the treated lava is returned to the Elder Kiln. According to the schematics, sacred lava should be pouring from the statue head into the crucible. Perhaps we will find the cause of the blockage at the mouth of the conduit.
Maybe we'll get to talk to the fingers while we're in there. Deadly weapons. The weight mechanism requires an object. Right. Well, I mean, I guess I gotta go get the object. I don't see anything over here to really interact with, except for the bookcase, which I did. So we gotta go through the hot vent door? That doesn't sound fun.
This is sacred lava from the Kiln.
Okay.
The Tokar awaken. Defend yourself.
Oh. It is the Florist lava. You got that right.
Discover the champion's wall. It may be useful in your journey.
May be useful, it's critical. You saw the scale. My God, man, you saw it. Hey, Kiva. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning. Yeah, we got some tough ones indeed. All right, here we go. All right. Obsidian staff, where are ya? Put it there. What weapon do you have? Looks like a sword. What do you have? Let me see you. Alright, you got a mace.
Hurry, venture deeper into the tunnel and apprehend Galzox.
I mean, I'm trying. Here we go. Alright. Goodness. I should have brought more food.
Strange. These orbs are a collection of funeral rites. They are comforting words to be spoken over Toggle, cast into the sacred lava to ease the passing of Tsar who have returned to stone.
Yeah, you got that. Kiva, let me see if I do have it. I have the rest of the screen locked, but let me make sure that I have it set. So they are talking about what I said, throwing the Takul into the lava.
This makes no sense. If our ancestors melted down their dead in this way, how is it that we have inherited no memories of this ritual?
They went in too, dude. A pedestal built from the rock. Touch the pedestal in the order they light up. Alright. It's memory. We're getting in there. Oh. Whoops. Oh no, you have to start over at 1? Oh. Fiddle-dee-dee. I just clicked the wrong thing. This is lame. Alright, whatever. It's gonna take me forever. I get it. Could have stopped at 5 or 6. We're solving... we're doing a quest, Govinda. We are chasing down a runaway golem who's got the memories of the dead. And we're trying to reconcile one group of stone golems who want to preserve their immortality with another group of golems who have a hive mind and don't value the individual as strongly. But I'm unfortunately chasing a golem who is able to go through all of these doors and not do any puzzles, and I'm left doing puzzles to chase them. It was a very convenient setup for the for Galzox here. Oh dear God, I didn't realize what I was clicking. I kind of stopped paying attention. Alright, here we go. We'll be on this one. Yeah, exactly, Govinda. We gotta chase him. He is our friend, and he's not doing well. And I don't really want to stop him from doing anything that he's doing, but I
This must
also...
be another node in the lava conduit. At this rate, we will soon reach the source.
Indeed.
This document explains why we have encountered such strong defenses en route to the mouth of the lava conduit. The ancient Tsar vigilantly protected the conduit from outsiders, employing magical traps and wards. They were greatly concerned that the Tok'ra might sabotage the source of the city's heat.
That might be what they're doing now, right? Because it keeps getting so cold?
They established my city in the cradle of the lava conduit, where they could remain outside of the ancient Elder Kiln, but still depend upon its heat to incubate Tsar eggs. In the first centuries of establishing the city, there are frequent accounts of security patrols, and the tunnels were well maintained. The logs decrease in frequency over the passing years, until they cease altogether. How have the Tsar forgotten such an important part of our history?
Man, nobody wanted to be the security cast. Oh god, I gotta fight again. Oh no, I'm out of food. Oh, woe is me.
This crucible contains more sacred lava than the last chamber. Prepare to endure a longer battle.
The only thing I can hope for is that if I die, I don't have to start at the beginning. I gotta do everything I can, Sir Theodore. I got no food left, man.
Well done. You vanquished the Tok'ra that lingered here. Continue on your journey.
Alright. Let me through. I'm on important business.
My divination spell fades as you proceed deeper into the tunnel. I fear we shall not maintain contact for much longer.
Uh-oh.
I sense that Gal's ox is close. Apprehend him and recover the precious buckle. He must be made to answer for his crimes.
You gotta answer for your crimes. The Uno reverse is so good. It's a draw 4, baby. It is powerful to flip it on them. Mesh, alright. Get the staff on there. Bam. Zill, that's the hunter. Where's the... Oh, I guess it's gonna have to be the sword. Ket and her, okay. Ket. Alright. I like how, I could be wrong, yeah, the obsidian knife is like a red herring in every case. I don't think it's ever been used. It's always like, nah, we don't really use that. Yeah. Oh, we're getting real fight stuff. Okay. Well, I had to use the old technique of hiding behind the corner on this guy. Yeah, exactly, Kiva. I was like, maybe I can just use the old fight cave trick. It sort of worked. Alright. Oh, I gotta do a big old puzzle here, huh? I gotta make this? Oh, dear. Oh no, I just gotta rotate. Okay, we can rotate. Dude, if it's just rotate and they don't interact with each other, I'll do this all day. If you rotate one and the other one rotates, I cry. All right. Doing it. Let me see here. Oh, there's a bookshelf. Aw, man. The translations were like my favorite part of this. Okay, something's off with my thing. Let me look at it here. This one looks weird. No, I guess it's okay. There we go, this one. There it is. Alright. There's one of those places to fight to the death, but I don't need to go over there. I can just go through this time. Oh, no. Oh, maybe I can come back here easily. No, remain. Oh, he's over there. Okay, sorry. Whoops. Talk to him. You would not believe what I had to go through to find you.
Wait, let me explain. This outlet is the mouth of a circulation conduit, intended to channel the sacred lava from the kiln around the Tsar city.
Hey, Steve, what's up, my friend? Thanks for subscribing.
The Tokar shut off the conduit and are responsible for the cooling of the volcano.
I figured they were.
Without the heat from the kiln, Tsar eggs cannot be incubated and are born as gall. If we can get the lava flowing again, the city will be hot enough for Tsar eggs to be born healthy.
I like it.
Please, help me activate the mechanism.
You got it. Alright. Rotate it. Yeah, they seem pretty sus. 1, 2. Do it. Oh, that guy's vomiting lava. Get out of the way.
My little girl, you disappoint us. You should not have drawn attention to the lava conduit. We sealed this chamber for good reason.
I bet.
If it's a fight you want, then a fight you shall have. We have longed for an opportunity to test this great human's mettle.
Wow. Showering on the praise.
Let battle commence.
Okay. I don't have any food left, buddy.
We shall regenerate.
Yeah, I have no chance to win this fight. Maybe I could have left right there. Oh, you don't even die. I didn't even have to see the Grim Reaper. That's very kind of them, actually. Yeah, Govinda, it is cheating. 2-on-1. Alright, that should be enough. I mean, I hope. That's true. But is he really, Sir Theodore? They gave me full prayer, too. That was very nice. They knew that this was hard. Like that you would be... They even tell you that you don't need the orb anymore. Nah, you don't even need that comm orb. So, Galzox is stopping him from regenerating, perhaps? Yeah, he keeps stunning him. I'll choke ya.
You have bested us, human. You are truly old.
We're worthy. I didn't skip that. They did that. I think it's because was taking damage.
You have
Okay.
bested us, human. You are truly a worthy adversary. We shall withdraw to the Elder Kiln.
All right. They're out. So they just got merged back into the lava. Here it comes. Let it flow.
You did it! You defeated Dogog!
We did.
The sacred lava is once again flowing from the kiln. Soon, the city will be bathed in scorching heat.
Great.
The toggle. We must dissolve the toggle in the sacred lava. It's the only way to release the suffering dead from their torment.
You got it. It'll take more than words to convince him.
The only way the Tsar can understand the suffering of toggle is to experience it for themselves.
How are we going to do that?
I know what must be done. Contact Tsar Major. Convince him to meet us in the Elder Kiln.
Okay. My comm orb, I don't know if it still works. Oh, I see, Mather. Yeah, I was wondering what happened there. Well, I know we probably don't have too much left in this quest, but there might be more. I don't know how much cutscene and lore or battles or anything that have that remain. How much time do you guys think is left in this? Okay. Okay. I'll do it. As long as it's only 5 minutes. I'm so close. I'm like a little after bedtime, but I can't contact him. So I gotta go back to the city, I suppose. Maybe I could just teleport. Oh, no, it takes you back here. Okay.
Nurturing heat is pouring into Zar City. Sami at birthing pool reports that eggs are growing into healthy Zar. Is this your doing?
It is. You inform Tsar Meja about your glorious triumph over the Takhar and how they are responsible for cooling the city and bringing about the creation of Gaul.
Zar owe you great debt.
I would say so.
What of Galzox? Is he ready to answer for his crimes?
Not quite. Galzox asked me to bring you to the Kiln. He wishes to make amends. Ooh, I'm lying.
I shall meet you in the Elder Kiln. I have many questions for Tokahawk.
He's going to make you experience intense pain like you've never felt before forever, so that he can prove a point. I hope you're ready. Purple guy's here.
You fought with great vigor and skill. It was an honor to spar with you.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
We learned much of your technique. We are eager to learn more.
Can you believe this? After all that we have endured, Zarmeje still wishes to reforge the Gaul as hosts for their dead Tsar.
Of course. The Gaul are now a precious, finite resource. We promise to no longer sentence the Gaul to death in the fight pit. They are too valuable as living vessels for our lost ancestors.
It's kind of very much a parallel of what the wizard from that story wants to do by jumping around and displacing existing consciousnesses for his own purposes.
When the last Gaul has been put to profitable use, the Tsar can put this worrisome time of change behind us.
Why must the Tsar be so stubborn? You will not listen to me. You will not listen to Tsar Ketyetal, whose memories of the crushing torment of Takul live inside me. Will you listen to Zarmeya? Will you listen to one of your own caste, the Tsar that died at my hand?
Oh, good idea.
We shall forge this Gaul a second time upon one condition. Armenians shall evermore engage in glorious battle with this human, this surface dweller who vanquished us in combat.
Wait, I gotta fight again? Why? It's like, with these Tsar, it's always fighting.
Welcome, human. You fought, we learned much.
Can you believe this?
Of course.
Wait, no, I already talked about this.
Welcome, human.
No, we just did this.
You fought.
Wait, what's going on now? I just listened to all this. What happened?
Welcome, human.
Yeah, I know.
We learned.
Can you believe?
Of course. We win the last Gaul.
Why must will you listen to Zarmeya?
We shall forge this Gaul, as Armenians shall evermore engage in glorious battle with this human,
Oh,
this
prayer ran out and
surface
canceled the
dweller who
dialogue.
vanquished
Okay.
us in combat. We shall learn his technique, hone our skills, and probe his defenses for weakness.
I'm not down for any probing.
Giant, do you agree to these terms?
I don't have any choice. I'll consider it.
I share your reluctance. The memory of Tsar Ketyetal's ordeal in Takul is already more than I can bear. To experience Zarmeyak's suffering may utterly destroy me.
Aww. Okay.
Are you ready to proceed, human?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm ready. As long as it's not a waste of my time.
There is much the Tokar can learn from you, human.
I know, he wants to keep fighting.
Now, Tsar, witness the fate that awaits those that live outside the Elder Kiln.
could this be? I am in the body of a Gal.
He's like, oh, this is disgusting. Galzox, are you still... What happened? This is why the story sets it up. Because he got pushed out.
I'm here, barely.
Oh, he's there.
I've suffered so.
Oh my god.
Please, release me from this torment. Let me die. I beg you.
Oh god.
Zaryak, does the Gal speak the truth? Are you back from the dead? Or are you only a memory?
It's like this Mejet, they're like completely immune to hearing when somebody says I'm in excruciating, never-ending pain. They just don't, that like doesn't even go into their ear. Like they just completely filter that part out. And they're like, hi, how's it going?
I never died. All of us, every Tsar who has ever lived, we suffer in agony. The pressure, the pain. Release us. Dissolve our remains in the sacred lava. We call out to you from our obsidian prisons, but you cannot hear our silent screams.
Aw, man.
You finally convinced.
Jeez.
Yes. I shall do as you ask. We cannot use the trapped souls of our dead as currency.
That's a good first step.
Though change does not come easily to the Tsar. For the sake of our ancestors, we must forge a different path.
Thank you.
You have proven your points, my little Gal. You have suffered a long time for your ideals. Do you wish to return to the sacred lava? We can finally end your suffering.
But what of the...
Let me die. Please.
Man, Mejak is like, I'm out.
Hush. But what will become of the Gal? I long for relief, but my work is not yet finished.
Give me one reason that the Gal are worth saving.
They can learn. The Gaul are capable of learning new skills. Galox taught himself to speak by watching and learning. Think what more the Gaul could learn in a nurturing environment.
I solemnly vow to you, to both of you, that the Tsar shall take responsibility for nurturing and training the Gal.
Mondays indeed. Okay, finally, they're going to open up a teaching academy.
We shall teach them the Tsar language. We shall teach them our ways of combat, of honor. The Gal will forge their own destinies.
That's right.
Thank you, Tsar Meshe. I am ready to die.
Oh man.
Before I go, I want to thank you, human. You nurtured me where others thought me worthless. You fought my kind, and I have learned much from you. The Tsar have much to learn from humanity, of compassion, of respect. There are other ways to vanquish an enemy than by blade, mace, or staff.
That's right, necromancy. But no, you're absolutely right. I'm glad that they mentioned that at the end because it is like every single time that there's any kind of conflict or question, the Tsar are always like, we fight to the death to figure it out.
Whatever awaits us in the next life, beyond the confines of stone or flesh, I hope that we shall meet again. Goodbye, my friend.
We will meet again. And you know why we'll meet again? Because I don't know where you set up your RuneScape, will and your last requests, but I know, Kiva, they didn't have necromancy when they put that in there, but it's funny. It works. I want my character, upon their demise, to be cast into the sacred lava. Drop me in. Let me go. I will merge with Galzox, and we can meet again. In that big barbecue in the sacred lava. God, he's limping. Poor guy. Man, he went down like the Terminator. Oh, boy.
Fellow Tsar, we have gathered this day to celebrate. To honor deeds of this giant, this human, this outsider, has fought back against those that would threaten Tsar society. He has protected Tsar with unceasing courage and boundless ingenuity.
Man, you really know how to lay on the compliments.
For a long time, Tsar have suffered terrible change. Our city has cooled. Our precious eggs have died, or born diffident. Tsar did not know why. Tsar did not act until it was too late. Jaliet took action. Jaliet discovered threat at heart of our volcano home. Discovered old Tsar, the Tokar, that live in sacred Kiln. Jaliet discovered plot to destroy Tsar. Jaliet discovered cause of birth of Gaal. Jaliet fought the Tokar back to their Kiln. Jaliet restored heat to Tsar City. Jaliet has proven he is far more than mere Jaliet. Henceforth, this Jaliet is not outsider. He shall be known as Tsar.
Whoa.
Treat him as you would any Tsar. Honor this great warrior, defender of Tsar.
Man, they made me one of their own. Whoa, do you see that firework? Look at this. They got a real party going on here. How about that, everybody? We did it. Brink of extinction. We can smith obsidian armor. We can donate Takul. 2 keys. We got the Tsar title. Boom. Oh. My mining went up, too. That's right. 77, baby. Now we're really mining it up. That was just an unbelievable quest. And yes, Sir Theodore, I can totally see. That is just a gut punch of an ending. Yes. We are. We're a Tsar, among many other things. Well, those 2 quests, I'm glad to have done them back to back like that, so all of the lore was fresh. Everything hit amazing. I really, really like the build-up and the conclusion. And I'm excited because also, looks like we're going to get to probably do River of Blood next time. Yeah, amazing quest. We're doing like some just fantastic stuff. We're doing like end level Vire Myarchy stuff. Then we're finishing up, you know, the Tsar quest line. Really, really great. Well, everyone, I want to say thank you so much for coming out. We had to stay up a little extra so we could finish the quest, but it was well worth it. Amazing. Next Wednesday, we will get on with Venescula and give her some comeuppance. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. We're going to be playing some Red Dead Redemption 2 tomorrow on stream if you want to come hang out in the Old West. Nickman, exactly, they do. Kiva, Govinda, Sir Theodore, Darcy, Teeth Run, Noth, Fading, Zago, Mather, Steve, Elena, Jatkinson, Wendigo, Toxic, everybody out there, take care. Have a great one. Yes, you're right. So we can make more statues, Sir Theodore.